Okay, we are talking to Queen Galfrey, and then we just go to the Heaven's Edge. Oh wait, this one sounded like I think this is like main stuff. So wait. We're just going to Heaven's thingy. Heaven's Edge. It's like in Canabras. Yeah, we stay with this party for now. I think we still lack trickery. We don't have anyone with high trickery. On hard campsite. Only thing which I don't know, I have to do something with the army the whole time. It's Northern Gates. Oh wait. Wait. Nameless Chili Creek. Yeah, but where is it? Is this like, I thought it was like in Canabras. Nameless Ruins. Pleasant. Oh wow, it's like up here, like it's okay. Okay, that's quite a journey. Damn, I feel like it's okay. Well, that's not close at all. It's pretty close. Okay. Yeah, then we gotta. I think we gotta fight our way through the demons first. What are you doing? Resting. Okay, rest first. I think I should sell too. Like I have still too much in my inventory. Becomes count earned, now intimately familiar with the delights of the life with March. Well count. How are you finding answers? Nature's called in the bushes. Why is he always mocking him? It's all a matter of degree, my scaled friend. I feel quite well disposed towards the bushes when they are not trying to eat me, that is. Okay. Oh, this would be such an interesting quest. I want to see why he's like the only survivor on this one. Maybe you'll find out more. Okay, maybe you find out more about why he's an oracle. To be awesome, because I still don't understand the class. The commander becomes host to an anomalous force, and the dreams are filled with strange visions. He feels the space around her distort, and her sensory organs are flooded by false images, bred by commander's distortions of light and air. Reality itself tries to expel the commander into some dark tunnel. At the other end, a grim figure waits. The body resists a crude attempt to wrench it from reality. But the unknown force finds a tangle on the commander's souls, one made of demonic rage and destructive desire. The stranger grabs at it and pulls like a hunter reeling in a harpoon. Troubled by the sudden intrusion in the dark and ominous force deep in the commander's souls, answered with a menacing growl, the commander. Oh, I have like a pretty high perception. Stares intently at the ghostly figure. The darkness conceals the stranger's appearance, but something can be glimpsed. A massive set of bull horns crowning ahead, the tips glinting malevolently. Uses every effort to suppress the tangle of rage in her soul, which the mysterious power has latched on. With this one, with force of will, the commander pushes her anger down as deep in her soul as she can. The attraction rapidly weakens it in response, as if the mysterious enemy can no longer sense the commander and concentrate its effort on her. Duration recedes, leaving the commander wondering whether it was really a nightmare. Okay, and this gave me nothing. It was not like a dream. Okay. Yeah, we go outside. We have to go to the Hound Hearts camp. Yeah, we're going to the Hound Hearts camp. As I said, I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure if I have to. I don't want to talk to Queen Godfrey now because, like, I think this is the main kind of stuff. If I do this one, I skip something else probably. So let's just do the side stuff first, and then we will see. I even got to. There's someone on the road. Magical enemies are common in the world of Golarion, so common that the use of the word anomaly itself is questionable. A regular city dweller will encounter a chaotic manifestation of such supernatural power at least once in their lifetime. One might naturally assume that the strange sky of the ghostly fire from rifts in the ground, the rain of eyeballs, all that the Worldwound is known for, should find some purchase in the mortal mind. Sorry. But even the most worldly of travelers feel uneasy at its borders. Why? Perhaps instinctively, they understand that this place is not merely a magical wasteland, but a wound, an altar through which the world itself bleeds into the abyss. The commander and her army walk up the high bank of the West Seine River, where it draws near the border of the Worldwound. Soldiers' feet halt unbidden. On the other bank rises a series of cliffs, too regular in shape to have been formed by wind or water. The sky hangs over the sharp edges and sickening bends, the shade of mercury on the horizon rising to dirty dust. As it arches above the soldiers' heads, it regains its familiar azure hue. The soldiers whisper and grumble. The commander feels eyes upon her back. Somewhere amongst them, wearing a simple armor and unrecognized by anyone, the ruler of Mendev is standing and watching the new commander closely. The commander gives a signal to wait and climbs the highest point along the bank. Then there she decides to just soldier boost their morale. We failed. Oh, come on. I can't roll at 1. I just needed a 2. Come on. No, that's terrible. Like, why? The commander addressed the troops, reminding them of the importance of their mission and that their greatest battles lie ahead. But the soldiers do not seem inspired. They knew what they were signing up for, but the psychic burden of knowing the doom ahead and of trusting a new, unfamiliar commander to lead them to it are planes apart. The reluctant army continues its way. Lines of soldiers are verily beneath the shroud of black clouds. It's like the Worldwound has reached out a finger into the lands of Mendev. The gesture seems eerily harmless, but then the clouds come to life, shooting out howling tornadoes one after another. Tornadoes come from all sides, from ahead, behind, and right above the soldiers' heads. Confused and disoriented, the soldiers run through the wall of deadly storms. One by one, the element drag them into the sky or cast them down the cliffs into the river. In the first half hour, the tornado attack of the tornado attack, the army has already lost several people, and the wounded number in the dozens. The commander struggles to restore order for a time. It is their first encounter with the Worldwound, and the army has already suffered loss beyond just soldiers. They have all been sapped of the nebulous yet potent essence that some call morale. Gathering their strength somehow, the army continues to move forward. Or like, could I not roll a 2? Like a 2 would be enough. But okay, yeah. I can't. We go for the army. Like, can we recruit something? That's the question. No, not skip. Good. Yeah, we can. Good. Thing is, like, the recruiting is kind of, because it's always like from Canabras. Like, it's always from Canabras, so you always have to like walk a pretty high amount. So it's kind of not the greatest, I would say, not the greatest idea. Like, let's see how this plays out later on. Like, probably, if you always have to go from Canabras, this would be pretty shitty. And maybe like you get another city like Stress. No one's solved. Okay, army has no more points to move. So yeah, I should probably use the army pretty often. Wow, are you serious? Just gone from here to here and that's it. Yeah, I need to rest. Sad. Okay, his camouflage is terrible. Everyone's camouflage is terrible. Okay, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I guess I'll just go like this. Oh, Lydia is awesome. To be honest, she's like she has one of the best conversations. After packing up his belongings after a night of camping, Saskia finds a place to sit and pulls out a travel sketchbook and charcoal pencil. He glances in your direction. He draws on a small page with bold, sprawling strokes, his expression shifting between smiling and frowning. Catch his eye and strike a dramatic pose. Thank you, but please don't. Just keep doing whatever you're doing. I'm trying to capture your natural moments. Okay. Well, you're always sketching. You're going to paint my portrait. Yes, but it's not yours. I draw everything I see. Our companions are soldiers, sometimes even our enemies. The place we visit, my dreams, my thoughts. Every aspect of this crazy war. I want to capture everything that happens here, both the beautiful and the nightmarish. He's like a bit like Lindsay in Kingmaker. Just like drawing everything, like writing everything down. Okay, wait. A portrait? How romantic. Would you like me to pose you in private or something? Okay, would you go for this one? Enjoy your attention, but I would be pleased if you would pose for me, but I hope you will understand that this is art and nothing more. I'm sorry, but my romantic interests lie elsewhere. Okay, well, I've tried. I won't bother you anymore. Okay, still smiles and nods and gets back to his work. Okay. Well, so no romantic with social then. Wait. We gotta. The formation is not normal. Like she's ranged. He's melee. Yeah, so it seems good to me. Finally here, Elin and Curl must be around somewhere. And Jenna too. If they gave her the permission to leave, there they are. Hey. You have the Hounders, greetings Sela, and greetings to you, Knight Commander. Elin is feeling a little shy. He thought he asked for help from a couple nobodies like us. But now you've turned into the saviors of Canabras, Knights of the Five Crusade, marked by Iomeda's blessing. And you still came help to dig him through a pile of junk. Haha. Let's not talk about it. I assure you, I'm the same. Your friend from the League of the Card. And we came here to help you looking for Elin's ring. By the way, where's Curl? He didn't come with us. He said an old wound was acting up. Alright, my friends. Since we are here, let's finish this mission quickly. I really don't feel comfortable bothering the Knights Commanders with my personal problems. Is there something wrong, Elin? Am I making you nervous? I apologize. Jenna's right. Much has changed since we met the Canabras. Some things for the better, some not at all. What does the ring look like and where should we look for it? Last time I saw the ring, it was with my rings in my traveling chest. Now the camp's in total disarray. I don't know how we will ever find it. The ring is made of a shiny silver metal with a deep blue-green jewel. You can't miss it. Master Derek is not just a jeweler, he's an artist. There's no mistaking one of his creations. Think it worth several months' pay, Ellen? The rules on the service are insane. You should give your girls fried rats like we do. Would save a lot of trouble. Okay, wow. The Mongol again. I just like Lan. The personality is great. Alright, off we go. He's thinking simple. Jenna and I will look around the northern side. We will see when we find something or when we give up trying. Well, should I just... I guess I'm just running around like this. That's not it. Knowledge world. Let's just check. Torn flag of the Hound Hearts, a small but noble order of crusaders. Like, bro, usually I need to find... I probably need to find it with, like, perception. Can we buff this one? Lawmaster? Law? No. No perception buffs. Melted shard of a ring. Okay. Hello? Small closet demon emerges from the chest. It looks at you angrily, screwing up its ugly little face. It is holding a shiny object in its paws, a sparkling silver ring with a large solution. It's mine. And look at the creepy thing. What is it holding? I've seen one of those before. These small demons like to tease a bully. But it will bolt if it senses any real threat. Let's surround and attack all together before it can figure out what's happening. Color spray. That was color spray. Mine. Because it throws its paws in the air and splashed you with beams of color. Mine. Ian, Jenna, are you there? All right. They will come around soon. Quickly, Dana, let's catch this little rascal before it runs off with the ring. Sure, I do. Just follow him. It's too slow. It's fun to play. Game? Okay. I just wanted to say, like, is the game stuck now? Curl appears right next to it. Wait. While Elin manages to get the crusade on the halfling, Curl appears right next to it. Quite out of nowhere, he snatches the ring from the demon's paws. You mustn't get it. Curl, what are you? Huh? Elin, stop. Have you gone mad? He's using a summon spell. Why did you stop? Huh? Wait, what? I'm still not. Curl? Okay. What did Curl do? Like, what is happening? Face. First one down. There we go. Oh no, those are the ones which deal tons of damage, wasn't it? Oh no, okay, nah. No, those are not the Bobo. I think it was like the one which could shoot fireballs. Baltimore or something like that. Critical hit 40. Are you serious? What the hell? This is a lot. Yeah. Oh god, they're too slow. Yeah, they can't hit anyone. This is a waste, to be honest. This is an enemy death waste. He didn't hit a single hit. Elam, what are you doing? You nearly cut down Curl. Without a second thought, without a trial, without even knowing if he was responsible for all this, he might be a victim himself. What am I doing? He lured us into this trap. Curl was the only one who knew we were going. He knew we thought there wouldn't be anyone at the camp besides some small harmless demons. So he set a trap. I wouldn't be surprised if his demon masters had him targeted the commander from the start. Talk about believing in the redemption of scoundrels. We barely know anything about what happened. Curl is a good lad, not a spy or a murderer. Maybe they threatened him, tricked him, or even bewitched him with demon magic. And now we will never know because they let him escape. Better to let a thief escape than cut down an innocent. He didn't think. Zelena was defending someone she thought was a friend, and she stopped you from doing something that you might regret. You do need to calm down. You're both in your own right in your own way, and anyway, it's been done what can be undone. You're willing to let it trade. Okay, we go this one. We are lucky no one died in this today's little brawl, but who knows where Celia naivety may lead you one day. Did you hear me, sister? You're not just another knight. Whatever you do may have terrible consequences. Really have something to say, go ahead and spit it out. Yeah, I didn't want to say this, but I think of you as my friend, so I'm going to warn you. After what happened at the Grey Garrison, you are in serious danger, and maybe not just you. You might like to ignore military hierarchy and the rules of knightly orders, but there is wisdom in them that has stood the test of time. Soldier rises from a private to an officer. The knight begins as a squire. Even Iron paladins gain their ability gradually, but not with you and the commander. You were granted incredible power, fast-passing seasoned paladins with experience and skill far beyond your years. You received this gift at just the right moment and saved a lot of lives across Mendes. That's a great deed that will be remembered for ages to come. But what happened next was wrong. They began to worship you. The queen gave you such vast power, all while you sidestepped everything. Training experience hardship. This is not the first time Her Majesty has behaved rashly. And how much good has this brought to Mendev? I'm frightened by what I see, especially by the way that you, Sela, trust people so easily and leap into adventures without looking. One day you will lower your sword, and when you should have driven the blade home, just like thousands of bright-eyed young sisters will after you. I wanted to tell you the same thing, Commander. So if I understand you correctly, I'm an incompetent leader who never earned this position. That's what I'm asking. Like this, what gives him the right to? Give me no grudge, Commander. I'm not so ungrateful as to forget what you did in Canabras and how you agreed to help me. I said it to Sela and I say it again. This wasn't a reproach, but a warning. The power you have been given, it may be your undoing, and the undoing of all the Crusaders along with you. Don't be afraid of what's new and unknown. We just need to bear in mind our responsibilities. Whatever was given to us, we can use it for good. In any case, forgive me for wasting your time and subjecting you to danger here. Now at least we know that Curl is a traitor, and Jenna is a coward ready to abandon her friends when the going gets rough. I hope we will all learn a lesson from these mistakes. As for this blasted ring, to hell with it. Kiana won't love me solely for gifts I bring her. Everything become very complicated all of a sudden. Please, Nana, let's go back and I would like to talk to you about it later. I have a lot to think about. It's just like, why? This guy is like freaking weird. He sounds more like a traitor than anyone, to be honest. Oh. Take the apprentice. We do it again. Yeah, you are. Heavy shield. This is something she can take, actually. Transwheeler DR5 to magic. Awesome. Take it. What else do we get? Like more loot? Head of Heartening Song. Whenever the wearers this head uses any song, this song also grants fast healing 1 at level 1, fast healing 2 at level 5, and increasing 1 point every per level thereafter. Oh yeah. That's my head. Ooh. It looks terrible, to be honest. But yeah, I'll take. Oh wait, there I see. Oh, I have non-stacking bonuses. Let's just give it to someone else who can actually equip it. Who can equip it? No one can. Awesome. Okay, but where's the non-stacking bonus? I'm not really sure where the non-stacking bonus is. There isn't any. Wow. Yeah, let's go. Oh, wait. It's not a bardic performance ring. No, it isn't. Yeah, we need to sell some stuff. I feel like my party is way too heavy. That's why I move so slow. Not a butcher casually pushing a ripe apple on his sleeve and smiling. I knew I would find you here. It's been hard trying to catch you alone recently. Everybody seems to want something from you. You being the commander of the crusade probably has something to do with it. Probably. That's what I wanted to talk about you. I've seen you fight plenty of times now. The way you charge into battle, like everything depending on you. I don't know if you're trying to be a hero or if it's just your own honor at work. But when I think about you getting hurt, it hurts. It's like my insides just turn to ice because we're friends and I worry about you. I know you're the commander and you've got lead to charge, but let me protect you. It's the least I can do for you because you, I mean, we're comrades, right? And I don't want the comrade to be devoured by demons. Okay, just comrade, it sounds like a little more than that. We just go with this one. You must have a little army of admirers because every one of them has sworn an oath to serve you and defend you. I'm no different. But seriously, I wouldn't be surprised if you did have your fair share of admirers among the Crusaders. I think Godfrey finally got some competition on that score. Thank you, Lan. I appreciate it as a friend. I'm pleased you've taken it upon yourself to protect me. I feel better when I know you're with me. I guess I hoped you would say something like that, but I didn't actually believe it was possible. So I haven't prepared any kind of smooth response. Well, you can count on me. Do? Or does I need some extra flourish? All right. I'll just add thank you for your trust and leave it as that. Because this conversation is getting awkward now. Okay. I'm making this more awkward, to be honest. Throughout the gameplay. Throughout the playthrough, I will. Next one will be. We'll take another queue of light worlds. Her voice is so nice. Like, a unit of mercenaries serving Horgus Squirm has reached the troops with a chest full of gold coins and a message from Sir Horgus to score more victories. Okay. Oh, that's cool. We need to talk to Seal. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Because of the quest. There you are. It's good to see you get this. Jenna, the one who ran away since you were attacked by the demons, never went back to her unit. She was seen running toward the area. Looks like she deserted. Anyway, that's not what I wanted to talk about, or not the only thing. Since our raid is the Houndards camp, I've had this sinking feeling that I made a mistake. Dragging you into this, I mean. I should have known that the raid along the edge of the Worldwound wouldn't be so easy. But mostly, I was wrong about a lot of people. About Shanna, who lost her nerve and abandoned her friends. About Curl, I knew he was a thief, but I really thought he would turn over a new leaf and deserved a little compassion and trust. And Elan, I thought we were kindred spirits, friends through thick and thin. But it looks like I was wrong about him too. Don't lose your trust in people, Scylla. So what if you made a few mistakes? It's no good reason to give up your deals. Somebody has to show people that there's a better path. You definitely made a lot of mistakes. You can't go blind trust, especially when it comes to people who've slipped up in the past like that Steve Kerr. Your deals were mistaken from the start. Maybe now you will see that people are weak and vicious creatures. It's pointless to try to reform them. They're only fit to be controlled. Okay, that's hard. I have nothing to say to you. It's your life, your problems, your choice. Well, just go. Like, the thing is, like, the good answer is great. Like, even the evil answer is kind of good. Like, not good in the sense of good, but like good for me at least. I just go for evil, to be honest. In a merciful person, I feel a certain fortitude about your single will, even when you say something I could never agree with. Thanks for listening to my grumbling and for helping me to get to the bottom of this. I'm not going to leave things as they stand. If I get the chance, I'll track down Jenna and see if I can talk some sense into her and find out why Curl did what he did. Ends up thinking about Elend told me in the end. I really have become more powerful than paladins who are more far experienced and selfless than me. There's something not right about it. The servant of Iomede should gain their powers through dedicated personal effort. It's the only way to make sure they will use the power for good. Our journey so far, it's all wrong. It means I need to be 3 times as hard on myself now. Well, we saved the city, so what? I'm kind of confused. Because we did everything to earn it, didn't we? Yeah, okay. Make it to Dresden. You have cold waters. This one is done. This one is nearly done. We got like 2 quests in here. We got 1 quest here. What get errands? Green incognito. Okay, we have to. So it's an errand. So it's like not a main stuff. Okay, so we can talk to Queen Godfrey then. I guess that I'm just trying to check. I don't want like probably the main quest is like go to Dresden. That's like the main quest. Or make it to Dresden. Oh, hey. As far as I entered the ranks of Ignominy along with a few bodyguards, I have introduced myself as Quitrain and my old friends, an old friend of yours. I am a knight of a minor order, the Green Crows. Shall we We shall see how long it takes an email to sniff me out. How does it feel to living so long beyond all natural limits? You're over 100 years old, my queen, aren't you? Still, you sound like a berserker at a trial. Why allow yourself what others cannot have against all natural law? That is what I hear in your questions. But rulers benefit from criticism, do they not? I shall answer this. Thus, the decision to prolong my life was not mine. It was a decision of the Church of Iomeda. The Sun Arcade elixirs have been paid for by the Church. The priest determined that I was needed in these dark times, both as a ruler and a chosen paladin by Iomeda. I accepted their decision and the great responsibility it entails. Why did you entrust me with Darren? I saw such a wonderful opportunity to teach the count a lesson and just couldn't resist. Honestly, I expected you to dismiss him forthwith. The count would have been forced to return to a court a laughingstock. It would have been a truly sobering experience. There is nothing more disgraceful for a Mandavian nobleman than to be discharged like that. He was such a lovely child. His mother, Lady Zelena, was one of the most gracious people I ever met. She was amiable yet decorous and truly kind. Bonds of kinship among the nobility are on the whole highly practical and only useful for forming alliances. But countless errandi managed to become a true member of my family. I suppose that is why I spent so much time believing your son to be a better person than he actually is. His company is a heavy burden. Still, I must admit that I'm quite pleased that you decided to keep him as a companion. There's a small chance that once he has a true taste of the crusade life, the Count will finally cease to mock the Crusaders as cynically as he is wont to. Need more soldiers to take Dresden. All the forces I could afford to spare are either in your army already or on their way there. We could call up volunteers, but if your headquarters sends out letters and appeals in the Queen's name, everyone will know that I came with you. The demons will not missing such an opportunity too. Their hordes will advance and overwhelm us. No, that is not an option. Talk to Irabeth, let her handle the volunteer recruitment, and my name will remain hidden, much like the participation in the crusade. I decided to join the crusade after all. Because I have a curious mind and I am quite unable to sit and do nothing for long. You ask a difficult question. I must remain as safe as possible. My death or abduction would sow chaos among our forces. However, I am not the only queen. I am not only a queen. I am also a paladin of Iomeda. It is not in my nature to sit in a place where my sword is sheathed. In a manner of speaking, your request was simply a convenient excuse for me to be where I belong, crusading against demon hordes. Besides, I am curious to see my new knight commander in action. I have a question for you as well. Why did you wish me to join on the crusade? That's a good question. Your presence will boost soldiers' morale. I'm glad to have your glorious Crusader Queen at my side. I wanted to know you better. Surely you know how intriguing you are. Is it fair for you to send us our deaths while you stay safe in the... I just wanted to know you better. Enough, Commander. Everything that could possibly be known about me has been written in the Chronicle and notarized. May I ask you a personal question? I've learned about the Queen Galfrey from Chronicles and Legends, but what about the other Queen Galfrey, the one that historians and Bard cannot see? That Galfrey is an old woman weighed down by a heavy burden, but she has not lost her passion, and she will make the feathers fly when the time comes. Mendev is lucky to have such a queen, and I am twice lucky for she has agreed to fight by my side. I look forward to working closely, and who knows, maybe feathers won't be the only things flying. It's good that you're still full of life despite this. It's like you can always answer so edgy, holy damn. First you try to kiss my hand and now you lower yourself to a clumsy innuendo. I'm beginning to understand what kind of person my knight commander truly is. You really think that you are the first person to attempt to charm me with such words? You are not. If you want to impress her, you will need to do better than that. Okay. Giving an army and the title of knight commander to a stranger. Why? Because for 100 years I have protected my lands, trying to drive the demon hordes back into the abyss. Tried every right and rational method. My armies have led by the greatest generals, even Iomede's angels. My goddess Herald created the wards and stars. We have tasted victory more than once, but we have failed to close the Worldwound. As for you, do not call yourself stranger. You are the savior of Canabras. Hundreds of people saw the power that descended upon you and turned the demons into dust. It's a sign they waited for decades. A sign for all the loyal hearts and followers in Iomede. Time has come. Hope has been rekindled in the hearts of my subjects. Thanks to you. Hope is a priceless resource. I had no choice but to give it wings. You call it the sign they have been waiting for, but I think you reserve judgment. When Aradan perished, and Iomede took over his legacy, I was among the first who served the new goddess. I helped restore the church from the ashes left by the chaos after Aradan's death. Since then, I have served the inheritor loyally and truthfully. I like to believe that I have earned the blessing of my goddess. After I learned of what happened in Canabras when I met... Sorry, I have to. When I met you at the Refiner's Heart, I had so many questions. Is it true that what happened was Iomede's work? Why did she give this power to someone unknown rather than one of her most loyal followers? Could it be that my faith has grown weak and I don't recognize the deeds of my goddess even when they are happening right in front of me? Is the goddess somehow testing me? Those doubts were like poison. But I refused to let them poison me. I gave you an army and declared you knight commander and accepted you as I would anyone choose by the goddess. Okay. Thanks. Okay, Kitrani the Knight. We're going to sell now. Wait, Irabeth is for new recruits. Wait, is this like she's a mercenary now? Like, can I pick up mercenaries from her now? Wrong tent? I'm so confused by the game. That's it. That's the tent. Irabeth. Finally, allow me to say something before you. This isn't a war. It was agony drawn over the decades. No one believed in victory anymore. When the demons attacked the city, for some it was a relief. The end has come. They laid down their weapons and surrendered without a fight. I felt the same thing, but I somehow got through on stubbornness and vague hope that if nobody found Anivia's body, she might be, by some miracle, have survived, and that miracle was you. Return my beloved to me, and I would nearly, when I would nearly lost all hope of seeing her alive again. That you went on a suicide mission into the Great Garrison and won the city back for us. You turned a defeat into a victory. I know it wasn't easy, but you make everything seem so effortless. You do everything just like that. Okay. Can you get us more soldiers? When we begin the march on Dresden, we chose speed over numbers. If I order more volunteers to be recruited, they simply won't arrive in time. Should pay mages to deliver the troops to the camp, except I doubt that our army's coffers could afford it. If you could spare 7,500 golds, I will C to your enforcement. Wait. How much gold? I have enough actually. I will still sell. Like where's the pillow? He's someone who could sell. Oh no, this is a guy who was talking in front of August Graham, like in front of yourself. I'm at you again, soldier. Wait, what? Hello? Yeah, I guess she disappeared. What? That's not the one I want. Like, where's the other shopkeeper? Recruit encampment is for mercenaries, probably. Hawkblade. Pillar. Beth. Who's the one next to Amber? Green. I thought there was another one. Like maybe in the tent. Commander tent. This one, field medic. Was the cleric the one I could buy scrolls? Like I wanted to check the scrolls if I find some kind of useful ones. But it's the Abyss corruption. Who was the one I could buy from? Maybe he's the one. I thought there was one more who could like sell scrolls and stuff. Hi Commander, how can I help? There's much I can do, just ask. You've probably heard about the wound I have. That the one that sometimes opens in my chest. Can you perhaps tell me what kind of... This is some kind of demonic curse. Yes, indeed, I've been told about your affliction. Can you will the wound to open? No, that's a shame. Well, I just want to sell. Come on. Your blade. Semi straight, how would that brawl at the Greek Garrison end? I heard the rumors, of course, that's kind of my job, you know, now to listen. You have no idea what Kablos and the Crusaders say about you. Some say that Eamade came to you and appointed you a herald. Others say that you died and an honest to God's angel is now leading the army disguised as you. Still others say it was just an explosion at an alchemist lab and I'm the one spreading rumors about your powers. I wish. But you know, you really haven't changed to the Grey Cars. It's hard to describe, but you've become kinda... Never waves the hand trying to... More charismatic. Yes, more dangerous. I have a gut instinct about these things. If I didn't, I would be already dead. You are dangerous, Commander, and by this I hope you will be dangerous to our enemies, not to us, or to yourself. Well, she's not really trusting me, I guess. Commander's tent. Bosnian. Yeah, I guess I have to go for the blacksmith. Sell. Was I going with the chapel? Is there like someone in it now? Nope. Talk to Darren about the estate. He's going to celebrate his birthday celebration. This is far from ideal. It would be rather inconvenient for me to conduct the investigation with all these guests around. Thank you nonetheless, but you decide to go to the estate, I will join you. Okay. Well, yeah, let's go to the blacksmith. Who's Wilson Gums? So you're talking to the girl hiding her face. Who was she and what should you want? I don't know, Commander. She never introduced her, but I bet she's not part of our army. I know all our soldiers by name and by sight. Can he sell stuff? No. Okay, well, I will just sell to him. I have to talk to all of them anyways later on, to be honest. We go bulk selling first. Let's check what else we have. I will sell all the non-enchantment items, like the non-enhanced items. That's it, not enchanted. Same goes for the armors, of course. Just sword. 25 shields. Okay. I guess I'm just hoarding items by now. Nope. I need all of them too. Okay, deal. I've got to check the characters I have currently about on like weapons and stuff. Longsword of right. Because like what is her longsword of detriment? It's stronger actually. Like I didn't find anyone who can take the Skite still. Like the Skite is so like this is an awesome weapon. Can he take the Skite? No, he can't. So sad. Water stuff. That's a monk weapon. Nah, he's not a monk. Okay, so we sold it. Now we can go to Irabeth again. Wait, we can give her the gold she needs. Need reinforcements. Pay 7.5 gold. Merging instability. Two of your armies stand next to each other by the global map. You can transfer units between them by clicking the button that appears next to his army. Okay, that's what I already know. We just got like reinforcements for nothing, I guess.